Hello everybody, excuse me, Flaretale here, welcoming you to my beginning of my new Pick Up and Play series. Basically what my Pick Up and Play series will be about is me just picking up a game that you don't have to grind on, you don't have to level up on. Just a game you can pick up and just have fun with. And to start off the series, since I still don't have my capture card at the moment, I am gonna play Diddy Kong Racing. Since this is a game that I can just easily, if I get the game or get the capture card before I'm finished with this LP, I can just play up to it on my N64 and boom, we'll be good. It'll be a good first test run of the thing too. Now, in the original recording, because yes, I had a failed recording, I had a good friend with me, Ninja Kyo 930. Unfortunately, something happened with the audio, and I'm not sure what did happen. It's weird. But things happen, so I told him. He wasn't too happy, but I'll put him at the end of the video as my first check out this channel for this series. Alrighty, so first things first, as you see, whoops, we have different characters here to play as. And before we start things off, I think I'll go on ahead and explain what each character can offer you. Okay, everybody, let's get this started. Now, there are 8 characters that you can play as in the beginning, and their stats are rated from 1 to 5. So 1 star to 5 stars, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. Let's get this started with the first character, and main character of the game, Diddy Kong. His weight group is middle, so he's pretty well balanced actually. His acceleration is 3 out of 5, his turning is 3 out of 5, his top speed is 3 out of 5, and his vehicle color is dark blue. So he's a pretty rounded character. So if you're not used to the game, go for him. He'll get you adjusted. Next up is Tip Top. He's light. So his acceleration, which is 5 out of 5, is very good, and his turning is pretty good as well. His top speed is somewhat lacking, 2.5, but the turning and the acceleration will definitely help. And his vehicle color is light blue. Next up, who is my personal favorite, is Pipsy. She's also of the light. Her acceleration is awesome because of it, 5 out of 5, and so is her turning, 5 out of 5. Her top speed is 1 out of 5, which is the worst, but her acceleration and turning easily make up for it, and her vehicle color is pink. Next up we have is Bumper, or Bumpa, as some people like to call. He is middle, he's not that heavy, so his acceleration is pretty good, 4 out of 5, and his turning is 2 out of 5. His top speed is 3 out of 5, so he's rounded enough. Since he has good acceleration, use the skid. Like, skid as you turn, and that will definitely help. His vehicle color is yellow. Next up, we have is Conqueror, who I'm wondering how the heck he got into this game. He's also middleweight, but his acceleration and turning aren't that good. 2 out of 5 for both. But his top speed is good, so as long as you keep your acceleration up with the boosts, and also use the skidding, that'll definitely help. And his vehicle color is white. Next up we have is Timber. He's exactly like Diddy Kong in every scenario, except his vehicle color is green, dark green. So he's also a good character if you just started playing the game, and well, it'll get you acquainted. Next up we have Banjo. He's actually a heavy racer, which means his acceleration isn't that good at all, and his turning is also like Luster, 1 out of 5 for acceleration and 2 out of 5 for turning. But his top speed is 5 out of 5, so he is very quick. Once again, use the boosts and skid, and he should be pretty good with you. Next up we have Crunch. He's also in the heavy group, so his acceleration and turning suck, both 1 out of 5. But his top speed is 5 out of 5, so he is a quick player. So, and his vehicle color is orange. Alright, with that done, The character I'm gonna be picking personally is Pipsy, because when I was little, since she was the only female, I just picked her since, well, I don't know, I was little, I was small. And playing the game now, I just like playing as Pipsy. Pipsy. Wow, her name is hard for me to say. Alright, now this is gonna be 100%. Minus TT, probably. Because, well, yes, TT is a character you can unlock later. But, I won't say who the other unlockable character is, but I may not do the time trial things to unlock TT, since that's really, really hard. And yes, as you see, I did a practice run here. So, go ahead and erase that. And yes, for some reason the emulator cuts off some of the sound effects, which is sad, but at least the graphics are alright. So, where am I looking? Ah, wow, I passed it like a dunce. There it is. Wow. Holy crap, I suck. Okay, let's get this started.
I am the genie of the island. I'm here to help you. Good luck.
Alrighty. Oh, that is just so reminiscent. Alright, let's go ahead and honk our horn, because if we're on this area, we can summon the genie. I forget his name, though, at the moment. I'll pop it on screen. Now, there are 3 vehicles we can choose from. The car, the hovercraft, and the plane. The car is basically just your standard. It slows down in water, slows down vaguely on some terrain, like maybe a little on specific grass, not this grass, but like in the races. The hovercraft, they are fast on water. A little slow on land, though. And the plane just flies through everything. And for the hub world, I always recommend being in the plane, just so that you can actually pick what you're doing, or not pick what you're doing. Go around quickly. There we go. Wow. Alright, so the basic controls of the plane, and basically just basic controls of all the vehicles. Hold down the A button and you'll move. Oh, whoops, that's the speed up button. My bad. The right trigger, there we go, will cause your plane to curve really tightly, which is good. On the car, it allows you to skid, and on the hovercraft, it allows you to jump, so keep those in mind. Now, first things first, there are 4 balloons around the island. These balloons are what allow you to go into the worlds. As you can see here, there's a 10 on this one, which means we'll need 10 balloons before we can even enter that world. So, our first order of business is to collect the balloons. As you saw, the first one was near that big pig statue on one of the cliffs. The other one was in the water there. The third one is right there, behind that log. Now, the fourth one is actually supposed to be your first one, but I like gathering everything else first, because there's only 4 balloons in this hub world. And the 4th balloon's right here. So let's not waste any time. Let's go into the first world. Dino Domain. Thank you very much, TT. Speaking of TT...
Hi there, I'm TT.
You can ask me about your game status or select my time trial mode for a practice level. You can also save your best ghosts. Yeah, that's exactly what you do.
Time trial on.
If you turn this on, he'll ride along with you, and that's basically the time trial mode on how you'll unlock him.
Time trial up.
But I probably won't show that off until much later. And I'm not going to show the status because that will be a little spoilerific. Just a little. Now to reverse, you press the B button, and that's what I'm doing so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Alright. That's what I'm doing to see what the heck I'm doing, yeah. Oh yeah, I am just all over the place this morning. Alright. Now, before we start, time to go over a few things. The balloons. Alright, there are different items that you can find on the tracks as you play. Specifically 6 of them. Technically 7, but we'll get into that one later. First up is the red balloons. There are 3 stages for each balloon though. So for the red balloon, if you get it once, it's a 1 rocket. If you get it for a second time without using your rocket, you'll get a homing missile, which I think is the best. The third one, if you don't use up your homing missile, you get 10 rockets. And they're just normal rockets, they're not homing. I personally don't think that's good, but who knows. Maybe you'll find a better use of it than I do. Next up, we have the blue balloons. They're basically your power-up. They're basically your speed-up. So if you can't find a zipper or hit one easily, just pick these up. If you pick it up once, you get a weak-powered orange turbo. Not that good, but it's definitely good for a quick boost. If you stack it, you'll get a moderately powerful blue turbo, which is pretty good. A lot faster, a little harder to control, but it's good. Then if you stack it again, you get a very powerful purple turbo, which is basically you hitting a zipper. Next up are the green balloons. When you're on the ground and you use it, you get an oil slick, but if you're in the air, you get a green dust cloud. If you stack it, you get a mine, which will hit them and make them do like a backflip or something, which will waste a little time. Then if you stack it one more time without using it, you get a bubble. And if a racer hits it, they'll just hover in place for a couple of seconds, and that can be horrible. Next up are the yellow balloons. If you gather one, you get a weak barrier that lasts around 7 seconds. If you stack it, you get a stronger barrier that lasts for about 10 seconds. If you stack it one more time, you get the strongest barrier, which lasts for 17 seconds. And a fun fact, if you hit someone with a barrier, they spin out, so that can be helpful. And last but not least are the rainbow balloons. The first one you get is a yellow magnet that will just hit like whoever's in front of you, but you have to be close. If you're not close, it won't work at all. Then if you stack it, you get a red magnet, which has a longer range. So you can go out a little farther and then you'll be drawn closer to him. But if you hold off one more time and stack it, you get a green magnet. Which basically, you get closer to the opponent, but they get pulled back. So if you position yourself good, you can overtake them really easily if you're close enough. And I lied, there's still one more item, which are the bananas that you see scattered around the track. They don't have much, they're just basically your occasional speed up. If you get 10 of them, you'll get your top acceleration or your top speed, I guess. But if you get hit with a rocket or one of the oil slicks or mines, then you'll lose a few bananas, 2 or 3. They do have another use, but I won't get into that until a little later. And with that done, you see this key here? Grab it. Oh crap, if I hit a wall. Whoa, okay. That key will be used for something. It's called a wish key. You'll see what it's used for at the very end of the race. And crap, I'm still doing okay. yeah, those speed ups you see me on and crap. Whoa. I actually had to stop there. That thing right there. That's called a zipper, and there are 3 forms of them. One for the plane, one for the hovercraft, and one for the car. They're basically your free purple boost there, as you see. But if you let your finger, if you take your finger off of it, or off of the accelerator, you know, the A button, you will get a green flame. The same goes for when you use the power-ups. And as you saw, I got me a double boost right there. Well, a double quadruple, I guess? I don't know. And this is how every race will go. He will give us a balloon if we win. And like I said, the balloons are basically your way to enter every level. And this is what the key is for. They open those doors. Now, I'll show that off at the end of this level, because that's how I play the game. So, I was gonna show you what would happen if I didn't have enough balloons, but now I can't. Crap. Oh well. Let's go ahead and go into the balloon number 2, which is Fossil Canyon, which I think was misnamed because there's another level in here that has an actual fossil, while this doesn't. This is a canyon, but it has no fossils. But, it's whatever. Ooh! Ooh, that would be nice. Let's just pop this right there. Whoa, crap. I think that invisible wall pushed me. Whoops. Oh well. Collect the bananas. Collect the bananas. Okay. So as I'm just going through this level, what are y'all's like memories or experiences with Diddy Kong Racing? This was probably my 2nd or 3rd N64 game when I got it. Because my brothers had like Nightmare Creatures, Resident Evil 2, and a few other rated M games. I only got like, I think my first game was actually Donkey Kong 64. I think that was my first official game. Then I got Pokemon Snap. Then I got this, I believe, if I'm remembering the order right. Skip those balloons. And oh, what other game did I actually have? Ah, Super Mario 64, that's it. And yes, I actually got 101% on Donkey Kong 64. And I will be showing that off one day, but that's gonna have to wait until I get my capture card. I tried playing it on the emulator, it's just way too glitchy, unfortunately. Same for Pokemon Snap. I was going to do Pokemon Snap, beside this one. But, for some reason, the graphic plugins are wrong, I guess. So that will have to be another game that will have to be Let's Played whenever I get my capture card. And boost to the finish! Woo! Okay. And did she hit the Aw. I was wondering if she would hit the bubble. Okay, I'm not gonna watch every single one of those. Only the important ones. Alright, but yeah. So look forward to those. Along with the Sly Cooper games, which I'll be recording off of my PlayStation 2. I'm not doing the HD remakes. Mostly because I don't have a PlayStation 3. And also I noticed that they're kind of glitchy. Which is weird. But it's whatever. Also, before I forget, the boosts that you keep seeing me do at the beginning of the levels, they are, you press the A button right before they say go. Like shortly after ready and slightly before go. It's really hard to explain. You're just gonna have to like practice with it because it took me a while to get it down. Like a long while to get it down. Oh sheesh. Ooh, get the banana. So yeah. And I am just dominating! And before you ask, no, there really isn't a set difficulty in the game. It slowly bamps up as it goes on. And I'm about to lap somebody. And I lapped them! I lapped a few, whoa, you son of a thumper! Oh well, I still won. But I lapped a couple. Haven't been able to do that in a while. Alright. This is my favorite level. And I know domain. Excuse me. Hot Top Volcano. Crap, there's something stuck in my throat there. Okay. Now let me show how you're supposed to do this specific track first. You're supposed to go through here and skip that little tunnel, but that little tunnel is a shortcut, and I'll show it off the next lap. And of course, hit those. Try and grab as many bananas as you can. Hello, dinosaur. How many times have I seen you? Okay, I'm gonna skip that, because I want these bananas. Oh, I missed one. Oh well. Now, you can also go behind here. Don't know why you would. It's not like a shortcut or anything, but it's whatever. Figured I'd show that off. Now, this is the actual, like, little shortcut, which is very handy. I like it. Very quick, especially if you can get your balance right. Whoa, crap. I became a little pinball there. Also, the music in this game is awesome for its era. Oh, oops, I didn't take my finger off the accelerator there. But, it's an awesome game. I love it. It may be old and very outdated, but it's an awesome game. It doesn't need to have upscaled graphics to make it be fun. That's one of the things I really don't like about when people, like, talk about old games. It's like, oh yeah, they're so old, or the graphics aren't that good, which is why they're not higher or something if you're talking about a list or something like that. I'm just like, the graphics shouldn't matter as long as it's the game. That's fine, you know? And there we go. That was the last race in Dino Domain. So, I'll show this scene. And we now have 8 balloons. 8 golden balloons. Excuse me. But it's not over yet. I don't know if y'all noticed this door. But we're not finished. This is the boss door. In every world, there will always be a boss that we have to race. So, and he's not that easy either. He's actually really tricky. So, let's go on ahead and do it. Hello, Sarah's father. How are you doing? Why aren't you back in the land before time? Okay. Also, note, these guys are cheaters. Before Go goes, they get a head start. Look at that. Before I can even get my accelerator going, he just dashed ahead like an idiot. Well, not an idiot. Well, yeah, he is an idiot for doing that, but he just dashed ahead like a douche. Like, come on. That's so not fair. Oh, I hit a tree. That used to piss me off so much as a kid, and it still pisses me off to this day. I mean, come on. You're not supposed to cheat. And I don't know if you can actually cheat in this game. Like, truly cheat. I don't really think there's, like, any way you can cheat the game. Unless you use, like, Game Shark codes, but I don't know what Game Shark codes could be used for Diddy Kong Racing in war games. Other than maybe unlocking a character. Which I may do, just to show him off. Ah, as I get squished. Crap, crap, crap. Go, go! Damn it. And I fail. Wow. Great start. Wow, I can't believe I failed. He's the easiest of the bosses. And the first track is really easy. Damn, okay. Wow. That was a first. Well, of course, in my practice run, I fell off the mountain, but I was hoping that wouldn't follow me. Oh well. I guess it happens. I'm a sad face, though. I was hoping to not fail at all, but I guess we can only ask for so much. Not much to say, since I'm just going back up the mountain. Now, that shortcut that I tried to take, that's actually something I didn't know about until I looked up a walkthrough, oddly enough. I didn't know that shortcut was there, and neither did my brothers. Like, none of us knew that that was there, and we've had this game since it came out. So, yeah. It's just some... Don't you dare squish me. Did he squish me again? No, he didn't. Okay. Okay. There we go. No, no. Oh, wow, that was way too close for comfort. Don't worry, I'll show off the whole track. Because that speeder, it will be gone. Because, yes, we're going to have to fight him again. And you'll see why we have to fight him again in a minute. And take that. Go back to the Land Before Time.
Well done, kid. Now try my new challenge. Collect all of my silver coins from around the Dino Domain. You must find 8 from each level and win, and then come back to see me.
Yep. That's our next order of business. We have to find silver coins. Try pressing the brake when skidding. Oh yeah, that is something you can do. Gives you a bit of a sharper turn. Alright, but that's all for this episode, since I'm gonna have 2 different bios, in y'all's way, so... it's whatever though. Alright, so... I think the first episode was a success. Pretty good. And also a nice trip down memory lane. In the next episode, I think we're gonna be able to finish up Dino Domain unless we have some trouble. So yeah, as y'all know, this won't be a very long series because I can seriously sit down and beat this game within a few hours. But I'm gonna try and keep the episodes spaced out because, well, where's the fun in having a 4-part series, you know? So, in the next episode, we're gonna revisit these races and get the silver coins, and I'll be showing y'all the best ways to gather them, and also a few tips and such. All right. I'll catch you all next time.
It's a kill! Back again and make a come! Oh, this year has been crazy. But so far, almost all the luck has been coming towards me. And what the hell?